There's a sense of shock, there's a sense of anger in the state of Tamil Nadu today. You saw those heartbreaking images of the family breaking down as they received the mortal remains of Priya. And we're going to be putting forth questions to the administration to ensure there's justice also for Priya's family. They're saying that there must be action, accountability on the part of the doctors, whoever was responsible for this very, very serious lapse. So joining me this evening on 6 p.m. Prime, I have my colleague Akshay Nath, who's been on the ground tracking every update that comes in on this story. Also with us on this broadcast is someone very, very close to Priya. Her football coach, Joel, is with us on this broadcast. Padma Shri, Dr. Sanjeev Bagai, chairman of Nephron Clinics, is with us for us to understand exactly what went wrong and whether hospitals should be held more accountable. Thank you all for joining us on this broadcast. Akshaya, I'd like to begin with you. You know, some of the images that you got us during your live coverage were heartbreaking. To see the family breaking down, many of them in anger, asking questions of the administration. What has the government done so far, Akshaya, besides giving out the usual compensation to the family?
Akshita, it's been a heart-wrenching story to wake up to today morning. 7:15 a.m. today, Priya had lost her life, and we know how it was a botched-up surgery. Already, we had seen Ma Subramanian, the health minister, after November 7th incident where the first primary hospital where she had gone to had done this surgery, and when she had come to Rajiv Gandhi hospital, the family had done a sit-in protest. That's when the two doctors were transferred, and after that we're seeing that now, after the demise of the girl also, the maximum action that the hospital authorities as well as the government is talking about is the suspension, and they're also saying that legal course of action will be taken. Once the post-mortem report comes, they will see who's held responsible for the kind of mislap that has happened, and they will be held as per law. But is that what is now required is a big question, because we've been talking to the family, we've been talking to the coach, and many of our friends who are into the sports, and all of them have been talking about one single thing, that they need better facilities for sports development. They need a better hospital facility, and these kind of negligence should not happen. They had gone to a government hospital thinking that they will get the best of treatment, but unfortunately a 17-year-old girl who was in the pink of her health had a small ligament tear on her right leg, and that ligament tear operation that was suggested by the hospital went miserably wrong. That kind of accidents cannot be neglected, and these will instill a lot of fear among other athletes, and that's exactly the concern that the coach was also telling us, that these kind of incidents will discourage more people from coming forward to play games or even go to proper health setup to get proper health care. And if government hospitals don't function, then a huge population in the state will not have good facilities, Akshita.
It's a scare for all of us. How many of us genuinely, Akshaya, have suffered ligament tears, gone to a doctor, and whatever advice they've given us with regards to what procedure, what steps need to be taken, we've blindly followed it. This will lead to questions. People will tend to question what the doctor says in most circumstances because of this one incident. I'd like to bring in also Priya's football coach, Joel, this evening, who's joining us on this broadcast. Joel only speaks Tamil, but that's not going to stop us from putting his and the family's voice out. He will keep speaking to us in Tamil. I'm going to keep translating it for you as well. Joel, neenga solunga, neenga Priya train panninga. Exactly, yena aachu avaloda. They're saying that in her right leg, avaloda right kaalla, oru chinna ligament tear irunduchu.
Minor chinna issue தான் அது. ஒரு பிராக்டிஸ் மேட்ச் ஆடும்போது கீழே விழுந்தாங்க. அப்பதான் உங்களுக்கு வந்து அந்த அடிபட்டுறம்போது இது கிட்ட போயிருந்தோம், நாங்க டாக்டர் கிட்ட போயிருந்தோம். எம்ஆர்ஐ ஸ்கேன் எடுக்க சொல்லியிருந்தாங்க. எம்ஆர்ஐ ஸ்கேன் எடுத்துட்டு நாங்க இது பண்ணும்போது ஆப்ரேஷன் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லியிருந்தாங்க. அந்த ஆப்ரேஷன் பண்றதுக்காக வீடு பக்கத்துல இருக்கிற பெரியார் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ல வந்து அவங்க ஃபேமிலியில வந்து இது பண்ணியிருந்தாங்க.
Okay, so Joel telling us there that when she suffered an injury, they went for an MRI scan. That's when they were told that it was a ligament tear, and then they decided to take things forward in the hospital. Joel, neenga Priya oru pesiningla when she was admitted to the hospital. Aval enna sonnanga? What did you also have to say about Priya's dreams? Ena avanga yerkanave sollirukanga that Priya wanted to become an Indian football player. She wanted to represent the Indian team.
அதான் அவங்க வந்து எனக்கு அந்த ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ல இருக்கும்போது எனக்கு ஒரு மெசேஜ் கால் பண்ணியிருந்தாங்க. கால் பண்ணி அப்பவுமே பேசுவாங்க, என்ன பண்றீங்க, நானும் போய் பார்த்துட்டு இருப்பேன். அவங்க ஹாஸ்பிட்டலில் இருக்கும்போது ஒரு விஷயம் எனக்கு சொன்னாங்க. நான் வந்து ரெடி ஆகிட்டு வந்துடுவேன், நான் ரெடி ஆகிட்டு வந்தால் நீங்கள் தான் எனக்கு கோச் பண்ணணும், நீங்கள் கோச் பண்ணால் நான் வேறு யாருக்கிட்டே போக மாட்டேன், நீங்கள் கோச் பண்ணுங்கள், இல்லை நான் கேர்ள்ஸ் டீமே பண்ணுற மாதிரி இல்லை, இந்த இதுவாகிடுச்சு எனக்கு, உனக்கு இன்ஜுரி ஆனதுலேருந்து எனக்கு அந்த மாதிரி இதுவே இல்லை அப்படின்னு. இல்லை நீங்கள் தான் கோச் பண்ணணும், நீங்கள் தான் பண்ணணும். சரிம்மா வரலாமல் ஒன்றும் இல்லை, நான் பார்த்துக்கலாம், சின்ன விஷயம் தானே, நீ இது பண்ணலாம். இல்லை எனக்கு இந்தியா விளாடணும், எனக்கு நான் இந்தியாவுக்கு இது பண்ணணும், விளாடணும்னு எனக்கு ரொம்ப நாள் ஆசை இருக்குது, அதை நான் நிறைய இது பண்ணணும் அப்படின்ட்டு அவங்க சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. அப்போ கூட அவங்க கடைசியாக சொல்லும் போது கூட காலில் வந்து ஆப்ரேஷன் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. ஆப்ரேஷன் பண்ணிவிட்டு அடுத்த நாள் அவங்க பேரண்ட் தான் எனக்கு கால் பண்ணாங்க. பேரண்ட்டு கால் பண்ணி இந்த மாதிரி வந்து ஜிஹெச்சுக்கு மாற்றி போக சொல்லிட்டாங்க, நீ ஜிஹெச்சுக்கு வாங்க அப்படின்னாங்க. நான் ஜிஹெச்சு போய் பார்க்கும் போது தான் தெரிஞ்சது பிரியாவுக்கு வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 4 இடத்துல கிழிச்சு வச்சிருக்காங்க.
Unbelievable. What Joel essentially is telling us, for all those of you who don't understand Tamil, is that Priya, even despite being hospitalized, said very clearly that she wants to ensure that she continues her football dreams. She wanted Joel to continue coaching her, and Joel reassured her, saying that there is no question of not continuing. Whenever you're okay, you'll come back on the field, even after the procedure in which her leg was severely damaged. After that also, she had spoken to Joel and said that she will be back on the field very, very soon. It was only when he met her then in the hospital, at the general hospital, where she was shifted after the first botched up surgery, that he saw how bad things are. Joel, my final question to you, what do you believe should be done to ensure justice here? Ungalku justice, Priya oda family ku justice, enna pannu ipo going forward?
நான் இப்போ வரைக்கும் வந்து நான் இதை வந்து ஒரு கனவு தான் நினச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன். இது கனவா இருக்காதா, திருப்பி நான் அந்த பொண்ணை பார்க்க மாட்டேனா, அப்படிதான் நான் யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கேன். ரொம்ப அவ்வளோ வலியாகவும் வேதனையாகவும் இருக்குது. ஏன்னா இன்னைக்கு ஒரு 20 பசங்க இருக்கிறாங்க. அந்த 20 பசங்களோட வாழ்க்கை என்ன ஆக போகுதுன்னு தெரியல. இனிமே அனுப்புவாங்களா, இல்லை அனுப்ப மாட்டாங்களா, இனிமே செய்வாங்களா, செய்ய மாட்டாங்களா?
So Joel also raising a very, very important point there, saying essentially that we don't know what kind of an impact this is going to have on the other girls in the team. That is already difficult for them given the circumstances, given the stereotypes and the prejudice that they have to deal with, and whether they will still come back for training. There's a big question mark on that. And you understand that sentiment that he's putting forth as well, about how this will affect all the other girls in that team. Thanks very much, Joel.